Good morning to everyone. I am Dr.N.P. Deepak, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, SNS College of Technology, Coimbatore. Today, going to see about a fractals to innovation of the SNS journey in a storytelling. First is session plan. Session plan. There are six stages of session plans, which is discovering the framework activity, building a culture and systems for growth, and driving results through systems, and supercharging with artificial intelligence and vision and reflections. The objective of the story of the session is to explore the how standard transformation organization comes into a culture of innovation through design thinking. Design thinking approaches and AI cultures and purpose driven systems. Next, the sparks that started at all. Every girl journey begins with a spark. Every girl journey begins with a spark. For SNS, it started when the team realized that some systems and methods have been started when the team related that some systems and methods has been simply did not make some since anymore. Search for better way in the spark that started it all. Next, we're going to see about the fractals to innovation. Means it all began with it all began with simply thoughts. This makes not so sense. The SNS teams has been turned everyday fractals into a missions for change. The goal of this fractals innovation is to rebuild the common sense into a system through innovation. The goal of this fractals to innovation is nothing but they are rebuilding the common sense of the systems through the innovations. The visual idea of this fractals to innovation is imagine a light bulb has been breaking into a colorful G's. This idea has been born from the fractal. The search for a better way. The search for a better way means when a SNS team becomes searching for smarter, more human-centered way to solve the problems. The search for better way means the SNS team has been better way for searching as a smarter, human-centered way to solve the problems. Finding the missing piece. The team set out to find a smarter, more logical. The team has been set out to find a smarter, more logical way to solve problems. The journey has led them to Stanford Design School and IDEO Pioneers of Modern Innovations. Their discovery is design thinking. Design thinking is nothing but a human-centered approach to problem solving. A human-centered approach to problem solving. The visual idea map is roadmap or path leading from confusions from standard school to design thinking. Design thinking is nothing but innovation of human-centered approach to problem solving. Next, the power of design thinking. The design thinking is not approaching the challenges logically, and systematically. Whether improving the academic process, support students, and design thinking programs, human-centered purpose become engineering of common sense. This is the power of the design thinking. There are 5 stages of design thinking, which is empathize, define, ideate, prototype, test. Empathize means first you have to understand a problem. First we have to understand the problem. Next, define. If we understand the problem, next we have to define that problem by a question. Next, ideate. We have to give some ideas to that problem. Next, prototype. We have to find the solution for that problem. Next, finally, solution or test. Then we have to find the solution and you have to test it whether it is correct or not. We have to check it. This is the 5 stages of design thinking: empathize, define, ideate, prototype, and test. Next, how to build a common sense systematically by not just a buzzword. It makes SNS foundations for innovations. A repeatable human first process has been to crack through tough challenges. Design thinking became the way to engineer competence. The visual idea for design thinking processes, before I said that empathize, define, ideate, prototype, test. This is the 5 stages of design thinking diagram: empathize, define, ideate, prototype, and test. Next, how to create a culture for innovation. Next, how to create a culture for innovations means how to fill the growth by cultures. I mean, there are 3P culture and 3C culture for SNS. institutions. The 3P culture is nothing but purpose, process, people, and 3C culture is nothing but skills, knowledge, and development. Skills development. Then, and how turning the framework into a culture means a process on works when the culture supports by a whole economic systems to nature design thinking from the long nightfall. The foundation build, I said 3P culture. One is purpose, one is process, one is people. Purpose is nothing but behind every action there is a purpose. One purpose there will be behind every actions. Next one is process. The consistent design thinking framework. Process is nothing but consistent design thinking framework. Next, people, empowered creative minds. People means empowered creative minds. The visual idea of this 3P culture is nothing but purpose, purpose, people gives a circle layered interlocking purpose. Next, the people equations. The right people is equal to right skills. SNS define three core competencies for its teams. That is nothing but 3C cultures, that is attitude, skills, and knowledge. Attitude is nothing but a curiosity, accountability, and growth mindset. Skill is nothing but logical thinking and business understanding. And knowledge is nothing but deep technical expertise. This innovation happens where all the three will overlap. This innovation 3C culture will happen where the three will overlaps. Attitude, skills, knowledge, three combined means we'll get an innovations. The 5 pillars of growth is nothing but the 5 pillars of growth is learning, creativity, career development, social responsibility, and industry potential. The 5 pillars of growth in our life is first one learning, second one creativity, third one career development, fourth one social responsibility, fifth one industrial partnership. Learning is nothing but knowledge never stops. Learning is nothing but knowledge never stops. Next one is creativity means every idea will deserve some imagination. Next one is career development, empowering every students into a journey. Next one is social responsibility, giving hack to a some community. Industry partnership is nothing but connected the educations with the real world impacts in the life. These are the 5 pillars of growth in our life, which is nothing but learning, creativity, career development, social responsibility, and industrial partnerships. Next one, a complete system for lifelong. A complete system for lifelong is that a holistic interconnected growth. First, I said that learning, creativity, personal career development, social responsibility, and industrial partnerships. These the 5 full cycle of growth from individual learning to industry impact. This is the circular infographic showing 5 connected like G's or petals. Next, learning with the real world impact. Practice skills that matter. Focus on real world learning, not a theory. Only focus on real world applications. Only we are going to learn, not only a theory. Mostly through industry recognized tools and certificate, that is like artificial intelligence tools, Grok, ChatGPT, like the immediate valuables in this job market, icons and logos of technology and certificate branches to make innovation faster and smarter. SNS introduced AI tool as a key actuator system that keep all it running. This is not real artificial intelligence tools. Structured behind the success, SNS uses proven management tools to drive excellence, which is nothing but OKR. OK is nothing but objective key results for big picture goals, smart goals for actionable steps, gamifications to keep engagement high, results in nothing but a living, breathing system of continuous motivations and process. Next, we are going to see a supercharging with artificial intelligence. To make innovation faster and smarter, SNS introduced some artificial intelligence as a key accelerator. It designs, practice tests, creates smart notes, and even connects students to real startup challenges through our Y Combinator partnerships. As an accelerator, not the replacement. Artificial intelligence amplifies personalized candidate roadmaps, custom practice test notes, and real world stop challenge. This is the first time AI brains using great icons. These are the innovation stories. This has been used for SNS journey. in SNS journey beautifully shows that the frustration is not a failure, it's the first step towards innovation. This is the essence of SNS culture, where learning never stops and innovation never stops. Thank you.